Hello viewers, today I thought I'll show about my ammo gas can for my MG42 gas gun. I've had a lot of requests through email saying how do I put it together and how come it looks so good on the field and how do you cram it all into original ammo box. Well, this is a original Yugo, because I don't want to cut holes and damage my original ones because they're a lot bloody money. But yeah, as you got the tin, you can see here this has been bent back down, so it's allowed for the gas pipes to sit over, which I'll show you shortly. First of all I do is I drill a hole into the bottom of here, and that's done with a hole saw for cutting metal. Right, just trying to get my ruler on there so you can see what diameter it should be. 50mm, and this allows for the gas regulator for the oxygen bottle, which is this one here, which is a Oxyturbo. So this goes inside, first at the bottom, as you can see, there's the hole. What I feed that back through. Yeah, anyway, so this allows you to adjust your oxygen on the go, because once you've got your gas set for a flow and you start getting it firing, the gas doesn't need to be adjusted again. You just control it all by the pressure of the oxygen, and yeah, so you don't got to keep mucking around with both regulators, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. They start meddling around with the gas and they're meddling around with the oxygen. Don't do it that way. Get yourself it firing up, you know, even if you're just getting a bit of a bang out of it, and regulate with your oxygen, and you'll find it tunes up a lot more better and quicker. Yeah, so that sits in there like that, as you can see. I'll put a link in the bottom from where I got these parts from. I got them off Amazon. Well, not the Amazon didn't, but also surplus stores. But the regulators, source out the oxygen bottles or anywhere online. I mean, they vary on the prices quite a bit, so you have to hunt around for them. Yeah, the other parts is we've got a make-up. This is off one with the orange valve on it. That's off a little gas cooker. Yeah, I had to put a thread onto that end and couple it in, but yeah, it's one of the things you have to sort of make up and fit to. This obviously is a bought regulator which I got off Amazon again, and that's pipe there which I thread onto it, which all connects into it. I can't remember what size thread it is now. I think it's a 9/16, and this all comes out the other end from adapters into a 3/8 fitting. So these are about £30 something to buy on Amazon, around 38 something pounds. But yeah, anyway, this is where the gas can holds in, which is one of these little small camping gas guns. So then this sits inside with the regulator parts up, so therefore I know we put a bit of sorry, jumping the gun a bit, I know we put a bit of fabric in between the sides of this just to stop it from rattling around, but I haven't got it with me at the minute. But yeah, I have it, so these are facing up, or to, you know, upwards, so that when I get in the field, it's different pressures and all that of the weather and things like that, it's you can do a little bit of fine tuning. Then the hose itself is two of these, you get these from Airbrush companies, with a 3/8 connection on the end, and you have to then get these quick releases. A bit of a knife. So I'm finding out places to get these from. They can charge an absolute fortune for them, so it's not a cheap way to go around, but it's mobile, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, so all the hose goes inside, and as you can see I've got some empty link on there at the moment, and that's because when I have it on the right hand side of my gun, you get the empty link coming out, and when I have it on the other side, depending on whatever gun I'm using, then I connect the ammo belt along top of the hosing, and yeah, there's plenty of room all on that, and it all fits nice and snug. I don't think I'll try and do this one-handed, it'll be a right pain in the butt, but yeah. Now you can see that bit there, the hoses will hang out there the side, so you can keep the lid shut, but with the hose hanging out at a minimum amount, or if you're in a bunker or something like that, you can then stow it away a bit further away, you know, from the gun, and have it run into your line. And the idea of that bigger gap there, as I said, when you shut this down, the hose comes from the other side of that out for the thing, and the ammo tin's mobile. And yeah, so as I said, regulate it onto that, so there you go. Simple as that, really. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of information. So you can now know how, when people see me running around in the battles and that, they wonder, whoa, how was he getting this shots off, and you know, with the gas sim without big massive bottles and all that. Well, as I said, when these gas bottles, the oxygen, you get around about 1,500 shots out of a gas bottle, but the actual well, the oxygen bottle I mean, but the actual gas bottle, you can get about 2,500 shots out of it. So you do end up using a lot more oxygen than you do the actual little gas bottle. So but when you're doing the battles, it'd be very rare you fire off more than, I don't know, 1,000 odd shots anyway. So I know it's nice to be gun-ho happy, but you got to realise the guns do get really hot like a real one. So you've got to allow for a bit of coolage and all that, because you do start doing a bit of damage to your firing block chamber and put a bit of strain on the circuit boards and that. But yeah, I think constantly I've done 1,000 shots, you know, and another 1,000 off after about 10 minutes sort of cooling down time sort of thing. So anyway, that's my update, and I hope you will find this very interesting. See you soon.